There she is. All 200 amps of beautiful lithium. Let's get this baby out. Alrighty, really quickly just wanted to go through the reasons that we've gone lithium. Now, we went out and did all our own research here. So currently right now, we run 205 amp hour AGM batteries behind our fridge in our canopy. They weigh approximately 59 kilos combined, so the two of them together. So a fair bit of weight. For a 200 amp hour battery, this one weighs 24.2 kilos. All right, so about 50% lighter than the two batteries that are sitting in there right now. As far as size goes, the footprint, it's about 200 mil shorter than 205 amp hour batteries sitting end on end. Is a little bit taller, but is about the same width. So the shorter distance allows us to get to make up a bit of a bracket and put some buzz bars in to clean up some of the wiring under the battery hatch in the canopy, and we'll show you that as we go through. The other thing that we looked at while deciding whether we wanted to go down the lithium route was usable capacity. The 205 amp hour batteries, which gives us a combined total of 210 amp hours, only gives us a usable capacity of 105. All right, AGM batteries, the usable capacity is approximately 50%. For the lithium batteries, depending on the brand, all right, it can be up to 100%. This one is 90%, so we have 180 amp hours of usable capacity out of this Invicta Lithium battery. The other one that people jump up and down about, I guess, or the biggest factor or barrier to people going to lithium is cost. There's no denying it at the moment, right now as it is, lithium batteries across the board are more expensive. But I did some math, and I'll drop sort of my calculations sort of in the screen below. For this Invicta Lithium battery, you can pick up on a few different suppliers' websites for about $2,650. All right, the average lifespan of a lithium battery and a quality lithium battery is about 10 to 12 years. And then we go to the other side of the fence. An AGM battery, so 105 amp hour Century deep cycle battery, you can pick up for about $400. Sometimes you get them on special, but on average around $400. So we've got two of them, so that's about $800 for the two of them, and their battery life is between 3 to 5 years. And again, the lifespan on those are depending on the cycles, the charging cycles you use, but as a general rule, 10 to 12 and then 3 to 5 for an AGM. So if you break that down into years, cost per years, they work out pretty even. And so I suppose the way we did the math was, yes, it's an initial upfront sum of money, it's a cost, it's an investment, but we should get 10 years at least out of this battery in the way in which we use it. The other beautiful feature of some lithium batteries, and especially this Invicta right here, is the technology that are in them. This has a Bluetooth battery monitor in it that we can use our phone to go through. So I can jump my phone out, open up the app and see the discharge or the charge rate. And I'll show you a bit of a screenshot of that as I'm sort of talking about it. So a really handy feature that we found in the Invictas especially, to that assists the user to make sure they're looking after charging and using their batteries properly. All right, so just a little bit of information about this battery. As I said, it's a 200 amp hour lithium battery with the Bluetooth BMS battery monitor system in it. It is got a discharge rate or a maximum discharge rate of 180 amps, so 90% of its capacity. It has a 7-year warranty and is ready to go in the big rig behind me. We're going to go through and take our AGMs out and clean up the wiring. It's a bit of a dog's breakfast under there, something that, probably when I was finishing off was a bit of a rush a couple of years ago, and so I've always planned on pulling them out and cleaning them up. So now we got all the detailed technical stuff out the way, let's get to it. beauty. She's in. She's in. And all wired up. And you can hear, I don't know if you can you hear that? That's the compressor of the fridge going. So the only thing left for me to do now is to change the, oh, we have lights. Pretty lighting on my face so you can see my imperfections. Don't look at me like that, Jessica. The only thing we've got to do left is to change the charging mode on the EnerDrive from AGM to lithium. It's really easy, it's like 2 buttons. And then we're good as gold. So I'll get the app out, turn the car on and see everything charges. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So yeah, a bit of a, like, it's just tight spaces, working in tight spaces. And I'm no audio electrician, so it's just one of those things you just gotta, yeah, work out. So yeah, it's all come together. It's all wired up. The temperature sensor for the EnerDrive is connected to the battery, so that's all sorted. The buzz bars worked out well. Yeah, I'll get some shots and show you what it looks like under the hood.
And Bob's your uncle.
Lithium. Alrighty, so I've changed the battery setup. So on the EnerDrives on the screen, it'll say AGM. So I've just changed it to lithium, and then it can go through. So you've got your 3 different channels, what your battery's sitting at, what the solar's putting in, and what the engine's putting in. It says it's pulling 40 amps from solar, 13.7 volts from solar, which is half under a tree and under the shade. So all well possible. Beauty. So I can get the Invicta app up, launch. If I go screen record so you can see it too. All right, there we go. So main battery, main canopy battery. So I've renamed it. So it's 63% charged, 13.3 volts, 203 amp hour capacity. Health says, you know, it's not doing too bad, obviously because it's not been doing anything. 13.4 volts going in, 37.5 amps coming out, 15 degrees, everything else is good. It's all good news. I did it right. I did it right, Jessica. Yay. I didn't break anything. Yay. Not that I normally do that. So we're stoked to go lithium. That's going to give us the ability to be able to pull more power and go further with our travels. It was a no-brainer in the end. Do we replace a heavy battery with another heavy battery, or do we get rid of them and halve our weight? So as you said, 60 kilos, we've saved 30 kilos, over 30 kilos, over 50% of our battery weight we've saved. So yeah, do your research and work out what you're going to need. This was just our process, obviously tidying up a little bit of the wiring and the buzz bars and stuff like that, but work out what you're going to do. And I guess the biggest key is make sure that your charger or chargers are capable of charging lithium batteries. So that's us done. We're going to start packing, ready to go away. Yay. Somewhere. We'll see you next time. Remember, if you want to see more of these sort of shed session videos, hit the like and subscribe button. Shoot us a comment in the comments below, and keep up to date on our socials. And we'll see you in the next one.
See you in the next one.
See you guys.